applications. For example, think of cloud services like a restaurant. Infrastructure as a service is like a renting kitchen. You cook everything yourself. Platforms as a service is like a hiring a chef. You bring the recipe, the hand cooking tools, and setup. Software as a service is like ordering food. You simply enjoy the meals without worrying about the preparation. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service provides a basic computing resources such as servers, storage, and networking, all on demand. Organizations rent these resources instead of buying maintaining physical hardware, and key features include like virtual machines, scalable storage, and secure network connectivity. IaaS reduced upfront investment is perfect for startup or businesses with changing needs. That means IaaS lets you rent the building block of IT, the server, storage, networking, while you install your own operating system and applications. For example, a startup launching a new app can use Amazon EC2, Elastic Computing Cloud, or Microsoft Azure IaaS to rent virtual servers instead of buying the expensive hardware. If their app grows, they can easily add more servers. Platform as a service. Platform as a service provides a complete environment for developing, testing, and deploying applications. It includes infrastructure, database, web servers, and deployment tools, so the developer can focus on coding rather than managing hardware. This model is ideal for software teams who want to build the application faster and more efficiently. In PaaS, you don't worry about the servers and configuration. The provider gives you a ready-to-use development platforms. For example, a university deploying an online learning platform for that can use a Google App Engine or Microsoft Azure App Service. The developer just write and develop and deploy their code. The platform takes care of hosting and scaling and updates automatically. Software as a service. Software as a service delivers the complete software application over the internet. The users access them and web browsers and mobile app without needing installation and maintenance. The software as a service typically uses a subscription model and provides a automatic updates and flexible scale. That means the software as a service gives you ready to use application. You just log in and start using them. The provider manages everything behind the scenes. For example, the tools like Google Workspace, Zoom, and Microsoft 365 are the example of the software as a service. The businesses pay a monthly fee and use them directly through the internet without managing a server or software updates. Comparing the cloud service models. Let's compare the three service models. Infrastructure as a service gives you raw computing resources like server, storage, and networks. Platform as a service provides a ready platform for developing and deploying the applications. The software as a service offers fully functional software applications. These are the main difference lies in how much control you have versus how much the provider manages. For example, the more you can move from IaaS to SaaS, the less you manage yourself and more convenience you get. Imagine building a website. With the IaaS, you set up the servers and databases. With the PaaS, you just upload your code. With SaaS, you use something like Wix or Google site where everything is ready, handled. Benefits of the cloud service. The cloud service money, grow easily, and focus on business goal instead of IT problems. For example, e-commerce site can scale its cloud servers during the festive sales, reduce them a forward paying only for non-IT users. Consideration for adoption. Before moving to the cloud, the organization must consider key factors like security and compliance and data sovereignty, vendor lock-in and integration. The security and compliance mean protecting the sensitive data. The data sovereignty, knowing where your data is stored. Vendor lock-in, avoiding dependency on one provider. Integration, ensuring the cloud services work within the existing system. That means not all the cloud options fit every business.